My organic wish is that within 15 years, 30% of all agricultural production in Canada is certified organic. My name is Jody Koberinsky, and I'm with the Organic Council of Ontario. Certified organic means that the product in question will have met stringent standards that have been developed collectively by the sector over the last 20 years and provides the assurance for the eater that the food they're eating was grown and processed in accordance with these rules. So unlike other value claims, what we have here is a system that's high in integrity and yeah.
My name is Donny Youngdahl. I work on the organic desk at the Canadian Wheat Board, and I work with the Manitoba Organic Alliance and a number of other organic organizations. And my organic dream is to have doctors and patients working with organic food more in the prevention and healing of cancer. I would like people to know that organic food is third-party inspected so that it's verified that it's produced according to clearly defined regulations that prohibit pesticides and herbicides and that employ natural, sustainable soil building mechanisms, production techniques to enhance the ecological health of the land.
In June 2009, the Canadian government adopted the Organic Products Regulations in order to regulate the use of the organic designation on agricultural products sold in Canada. This regulation requires that any products bearing the term organic be certified by a government-accredited certifying body. And to help the consumer recognize certified organic products, the government created the Canadian Organic logo.
Well, as you know, we were working very hard with the Canadian organic sector to put the national standard and the regulations in place, the Canadian regulations. This is important because the Canadian standard allows us to certify products according to the standard. So we have one standard across Canada, and also this standard makes us eligible or enables us to negotiate trade in the international scene, because we can actually negotiate equivalency with our trading partners, so that the Canadian consumers, when they're consuming organic product, they're sure that the product that is on the market is certified according to the Canadian standard, or an equivalent standard which is equivalent to Canadian standard. And because there are provisions for certification and the rules for certification within that standard and the regulations, when there's a product out on the market that says organic, then a Canadian consumer can be sure that the product they're consuming is actually a real organic product. Je pense que c'est un effort ensemble avec le secteur. Je pense que le secteur le rôle du secteur était très important. Ça a pris beaucoup d'années pour le secteur pour arriver où on en est aujourd'hui. Puis le gouvernement fédéral les a aidés à arriver à ce point-là. Donc c'est un effort mutuel des deux équipes, le gouvernement fédéral et le secteur.
I think, like a lot of other people that I meet at a lot of organic meetings, we're comfortable with people that we meet here because we have visions that are different than other people, and we tend to like each other, and even if we don't like each other, we're working together for a common cause. What's interesting is the motivator for a lot of us, why we're in this common cause, differs. I'm coming from the environmental perspective, that hopefully organics will do good things for the environment, will help clean up and maintain a healthy environment for food production. And that's my organic dream, is that we'll actually do good work on the ground where we're creating a production system that is environmentally appropriate. And that really, that my real organic dream is that we won't need organic certification in about 4 years. Because it'll be so redundant. We'll be the norm.
It goes back to what the organic farmer is at the base, at the core belief. I think organics is equivalent to ecology. Organic is sustainable, ecological food production and consumption. It has an ethic behind it, and that's what motivated me over the years, is knowing that we were dealing with an ethical movement, as opposed to something that's just a marketing gimmick. You know, but I say, when you're developing a sector that, you know, has no base, back in the 70s, it was really just an idea. And in the 80s, it started to gather like a storm. By the 1990s, it got to be bigger. And now we are achieving a certain market share and market recognition. My dream would be to see the sector grow by 100%, which would then put us into, you know, multi-billion-dollar production in Canada. And it would mean a lot more recognition, because if we're making this much noise, if you look at the roundtable work, you know, we have been given a whole sectoral focus through the value chain roundtable, and if we use that as like a springboard, I believe that organic will be big news in the next 10 years.
Organic labeling offers consumers confidence that their goods are produced under controlled organic standards. Eh bien, je voudrais bien que les producteurs puissent prendre les parts de marché qui se développent. On sait qu'on répond seulement qu'à peu près à 25% de la demande en produits biologiques. Alors, on aimerait bien qu'il y ait des agriculteurs biologiques du Québec qui puissent répondre à la demande des consommateurs d'ici en quête de produits biologiques.
So, Keith, what do you do in Alberta?
Harass the government most of the time. Besides that, you know?
To be honest. Why do you harass the government?
Because the government doesn't implement policies that actually are helpful to producers on the land.
You are a producer? What do you produce?
There's 8 ranchers that produce organic beef together. We have 91,000 acres certified organic now. And the certification of the organic is just something that went with our mindset for land stewardship. So I feel like sometimes organic is shifting away on what the first values were, which was the stewardship of the land. So that's what we do. So I would like to get back to the basics of organic, which was stewardship, chemical-free, because right now we're dictating policies on what people think is the right way to, in our situation, to feed animals, which really have no common sense to it at all. So my wish would be for people that are not in the business part of it, kind of step down so we can grow the organic industry.
My organic wish is that it represented all of agriculture, not just a segment of it.
My organic wish is that organic food is a right for all children across Canada and the world. I think that what happens sometimes is that young farmers come in and then people say, oh, is it really organic? Oh, I'll just get something that, you know, says it's natural. And I think people get discouraged. They work really hard at the farming practices, and I think that consumers, you know, that there's got to be a trust there. We've got to be establishing better linkages and better communications, because people are working so hard to do farming that's good for the world.
Hi, I'm Derek Lynch, and I'm Canada Research Chair in Organic Agriculture at the Nova Scotia Agricultural College. Well, my wish is not related to research and what I do. My wish really is related to finding a way to connect Canadian consumers with agriculture. Very broadly, Canada is more urban than almost any country in the world. We have 80% of Canadians now living in cities. and they are more disconnected from farming and from agriculture than ever before. I include even my own children are in that sense, in a way. We need to make that connection, and organic actually can offer a way of doing that, of reconnecting with the consumer, so that when you buy a product, you think about the farming system, not just the product. I'm very excited about that.
Les produits transformés biologiques ne contiennent aucun agent de conservation chimique. Well, my organic wish, of course, is that more and more people become aware of the importance of organic agriculture and its benefit to the environment, and that more people buy in organics. I now operate a mixed operation where I market through CSA and farmers markets. And we're seeing that trend increase in the East Coast with more people becoming more interested.
I think that there is a stronger sense of community across the organic sector.
My organic wish. Everybody has some organics every day.
My organic wish is related to grain and organic in general. I would like to see organics be recognized by consumers as being the true natural product. My name is Tom Cowell. I'm with Growers International Organic Sales. My job, I guess, is to export Canadian organic grains from Western Canada primarily. We sell into the European market, the US market, domestically in Canada.
The biggest wish for organic would be that everyone becomes aware of what it really is, and so that people understand what organic is, and that the values and positive aspects of organic and the benefits that we all could get from organic agriculture and organic food. If everyone knew that, then at least we would have a basis to make a clear decision. And so more information, more understanding about what organic really is. If we could spread the word and really share that, I think that would be the greatest.
Tout est en place maintenant. C'est à nous maintenant de profiter puis marchander et aussi de soulever le profil des produits biologiques au Canada, parce que maintenant on peut dire avec la qualité que les produits qu'on a sur le marché ils rencontrent la norme et les règlements, et les consommateurs peuvent être sûrs que le produit qu'ils ont à consommer, il y a la nomination biologique, c'est un vrai produit